Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. What a way to end this part of the season before we go off on international break. 4-1 winners. I got a little bone to pick with this team, I really do though. One slight negative in a bowl of positives, right, that I've had to pull out. It's like a needle in a haystack, right? I've pulled it out and I need to point it out, yeah? Why is it that every time that I predict in my previews, we're going to concede, right? We don't. We get clean sheets. And then the one day that I decide, you know what, we're going to get a flipping clean sheet. I'm confident. I've got the faith. We're going to get another one. What happens? We concede. I mean, Chelsea, what are you doing? What are you doing? From now on, I am not going to predict a clean sheet. Simple as that. Every preview I will do, I will go on and say, you know what? We are going to let in a goal. Yeah, we're going to let in a goal, maybe two, but we're going to win the game. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. I predicted 3-0. We got 4-1. Pretty much the same scoreline, if you ask me. Am I right or am I right? Anyway, before I get into everything into the great detail, it is the international break now. So I just want to let you know there will be content. This isn't stopping. I am not going to take breaks and whatnot. There will be content each day. I have a few things lined up for you. So make sure you are subscribed if you are new. If you are already, fantastic. Thank you. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded and smash like button. It really does help me out a lot. So thank you all so much. 4-1 winners on the day. 4-1. And it's a performance that has a lot to offer and a lot to talk about. Why? Because we done the one thing that all of us Chelsea fans still had a little bit of doubt within us, you know, regarding coming back and showing that we have the quality to turn the result around. Yeah, how many times last season, even the start of this season, have we looked dodgy? And since we've seemed to find the balance, it looks like no matter what the circumstance, we go and win. Regardless. And this is how it started. Let's get into the starting 11, how Frank Lampard shaped the team, and then we'll go into all the goals and what went down. So, it started off with 4-3-3, Edouard Mendy in goal, Reece James, Thiago Silva, Zuma and Chilwell, the consistent, magnificent four at the back. Kovacic replacing Kai Havertz, Kante in the DM role, Mason Mount alongside Kovacic, Ziyech on the right-hand side, Werner on the left-hand side, and Tammy Abraham up front. That is exactly what I predicted. Well, not what I predicted. I predicted that's what Lampard was going to do. I would have put Werner and Hudson-Odoi, but regardless, I did tell you Lampard was going to do this, and he's done it, and it's worked. It's worked, you know, it's fantastic. I had no doubts, to be honest. If it was going to be Tammy up front and Werner on the left, I was cool with it, but I just wanted to see Hudson-Odoi. Because I do think he deserves a run out. But boy, did we play really, really well. Not for the first 15 minutes. Not for the first 15 minutes. Let's get into what happened. So the first 15 minutes, we looked all over the place. Sheffield United came at us like a bus on steroids. Yeah, I don't know, like Lewis Hamilton going for the 7th World Championship. Lewis Hamilton with flipping, I don't know, like 8 turbos attached to his car, 5 DRSs and everything opening up. Like he went. Sheffield United went in, yeah. First minute of the game, they came at us like a storm. And we looked a little bit, you know, caught out. We looked a bit shaken, like, what's going on? We managed to contain a little bit up until Sheffield United scored in the 9th minute. And it looked like a game of ping pong, of table tennis, right? Just the ball bouncing everywhere and then boom, it's in the net. You know, we had no control over that in regards to Sheffield United's goal. It's a shame. But the response is what we were looking for. For the first, again, 10 minutes, once we conceded that goal, 5-10 minutes after that, we still looked a little bit shaky. We didn't quite recover just yet. But after that, we gained some confidence. We started to settle down. We brought the pace of the game down. We told Sheffield United to calm the hell down. Relax, right? Let's talk. And we took the game to them. And this is where we transformed everything. The 1-1 equaliser through Tammy Abraham. Kovacic coming into the box, takes it back, cuts it back to Tammy Abraham. And Tammy Abraham with a bit of a fluky one. I have to be absolutely honest here. Tammy Abraham was fluky, but I don't care. He hit it with his ankle or his shin or whatever the hell he hit it with. I wouldn't care if he hit it with his knee. It went in. That's all I'm looking for, yeah? Good goal, Tammy. So 1-1. Order is restored. And at that point, There was no way back in for Sheffield United. Ben Chilwell scoring the second goal for Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech. I'm going to get to Hakim Ziyech at the end of this video. I've got too much to say about Hakim Ziyech. I can't just begin talking about Hakim Ziyech now. I just can't. Ziyech is going to wait to the end of this video. He is the main event of this video, yeah? We're going through the undercard. He is the main event. We get to him at the end. So Hakim, let's put him on a shelf and I'll come to him in a sec. Anyway, great ball in. Ben Chilwell smashes it into the net, 2-1 just before halftime. Again, order restored. We are in the lead. We're now confident. We're now calm. We've brought the tempo down a little bit. We are in control. It's all looking lovely jubbly. We move into the second half, and this is where I started to get a little bit of suspicion that yes, we're in control. But this is going to finish 2-2, isn't it? Sheffield United are going to score because all of a sudden Sheffield United brought the pace down for themselves. They composed themselves and they started to play a little bit more football. You know, they weren't rushing at us and trying to catch us on a break or catch us a little bit, you know, under pressure or something like that. No, they weren't doing that. They were starting to move the ball about. They were starting to try and play some football and get in between us. And for a couple of moments, it looked like they might have been onto something, right? Thankfully, we cut them off. And we cut them off because, once again, Hakim Ziyech, bang into the box, another assist. And who scores? Mr. I hope October Player of the Month, Thiago Silva. Yes, Mr. Thiago Silva scores for Chelsea Football Club. That's a sentence I thought I'd never say. But great header, great ball in, and a very composed finish, very JT-esque. You know, he put it into the bottom corner. Very nice header. And then the fourth goal, just before that, might I add, Hakim Ziyech sent another fantastic ball into Timo Werner's path, and I don't know how Werner didn't score that. I really don't know. But it's okay, because 2 minutes later, Kante gave him a through ball, and Timo Werner put it in the net. So, you know, 4-1, fantastic result. Very, very happy, very chuffed. And it's that response, as I was talking about, that response of turning a negative into something positive. And even in the midst of the second half where we were looking a little bit shaky and it looked like we started to bring things down a little bit, we brought ourselves back up. And that is the response we're looking for. And that was done, might I add, in the first half, into the second half, no substitutions made. And then afterwards, we brought on Giroud, we brought on Jorginho. Obviously, Kovacic came off with what looked like a little ankle injury, but it doesn't look bad. He walked off and he's fine. Timo Werner came off later on in the game. But even just with that one substitution, the whole dynamic of the team remained the same. We looked in control. We added 2 more goals to the tally, and it was just absolutely fantastic. That is what we want to see. And this gives me more confidence now that regardless of a bad situation we get thrown in, we're going to claw ourselves out and we're going to get 3 points. And this is how winners are made. This is how you win titles. And now I'm going to talk about one player that I have to mention, and then I'm going to leave you with something to think about. So Hakim Ziyech, what a footballer. What a baller. I mean, thank God we gave up on Sancho. Thank God we gave up on Sancho and we turned our attention to Hakim Ziyech. I mean, what a flipping bargain. How much did we buy him for? 35 million. Wow. Deal of the century. Deal of the century. Everyone must be flipping, not even laughing. They must be crying, you know, at a deal like that. 35 million for a footballer doing that sort of stuff. I mean, wow. That left foot is magical. In towards the end of the second half, did you see how elegant and how extravagant he looked? I mean, I don't have the vocabulary to describe this guy. Hakim Ziyech is a blessing. What a star. What a wizard. And Ajax, very nice doing business with you guys. Very, very nice doing business with you guys. We hope that we can come back to you and grab some more of your lads, because, yeah, you guys got some good talent, man. Some good talent. And you're welcome to the bridge to visit him anytime you want. Anytime you want, you can come and say hi. But Hakim Ziyech, what a footballer. He just had full control of everything that he did. And you know what? It goes to show you now what he's going to bring when he's fully fit. He's just become fully fit. Just. Can you imagine when he gets some form going and he gets a little bit a run of games where he performs like this week in, week out? He's going to, honestly, I don't want to jinx it, but Premier League Player of the Year is a possibility, and more is a possibility down the line. Not this season, maybe not next season, but onwards. I think this guy can. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to jinx it. But look, we end this part of the season in a fantastic position. Win. Goals. We've got the best goal difference in the league at the moment. Obviously, Liverpool, Leicester, Spurs have to play. But we are sitting third as it stands. 1 point off top. 1 point off top. Now, if Leicester, Liverpool and Spurs can drop points this weekend and into Monday, that would be absolutely fantastic. That'd be great. If they don't, cool. We're still very close. So the question now needs to be asked. If we have the balance, if we're clawing ourselves out of situations like we did after we went 1-0 down and putting on a dominant performance, and even in the second half where we looked a bit shaky and we went on to score 2 more and shut the game off, if we're playing like that and you look at the run that we've had, 11 unbeaten games now, still 6 clean sheets, not 7, but still 4-1 on the score sheet. Can we put a title challenge up? Are Chelsea in the title race? I am now beginning to think if we play like this consistently, we are in the title race. We are in the title race. Let me know if you believe we are in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinions on that one. Thank you all so much. Your opinions on today, do you agree, disagree with my points? What did you think of the game? How do you see Chelsea starting to form? We look so different compared to Man United, for example, and even though they beat Everton, but they're still a bit all over the place. We are now starting to look like we're building something here. We're building something, and it's starting to look good. Are we in the title race? I really think we are. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you are new. Hit notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button and give me the support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all so much. 7,000 likes is a target, so smash it for me. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. And as I've said, this international break, content. It's not stopping, so don't go anywhere. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.